How's camp going, Scott, from your perspective?
I think we're making progress. I think it was an awkward start just in terms of logistics and just trying to get everything organized and understanding what we could do, what we couldn't do, not having everybody at once at the beginning part. But it looks like we're back. We're finally into what appears to be a normal groove in terms of training camp.
I know there's still some players out there and you might still be active, but are you pleased with what you've been able to get done in free agency, both re-signing your guys and outside free agents?
I don't know if pleased is the word. I'd say we're encouraged. I think we're encouraged because I think we've brought in some players that fit our system, again, not only philosophically and scheme-wise, but makeup-wise. And again, like you said, we're not done, but that doesn't mean. Well, I'm sorry, Bob.
Yeah.
We won't be done in September either. We won't be done in October, November. So we're going to. Anytime there's a chance for us to get better players or players that will improve our situation, we're going to do it. And so we're not done, and we're not going to be done.
Is there anything particular that's a priority still?
No, I wouldn't say there's a priority. The priority is always to get players that are better, or to get players that will improve our situation. That could be due to natural attrition if there's an injury to upgrade at that point in time. But there's, we're not focused in on any one position or any one situation.
How comfortable are you with the backup quarterbacks?
I think we're going to see good competition. We'll let you know probably a little bit more when we actually see the situation this weekend and then the coming weeks. I think we've got two good players that are going to compete really hard to be the backup guy.
Is it nerve-wracking not having a veteran guy back there a little bit?
No, because we've been in this situation before, either together in the past or have been in this situation individually. There's been times I've been in situations, and I think there's been times Todd's been in situations where sometimes it's a veteran, sometimes it's a young guy, and you figure it out and you get to a point, and if you feel comfortable, you stick with where you are. If you're not comfortable, then you have to make a change. We'll know more. I mean, it's still early to tell, but right now I think we're comfortable because we know we have two good players who can compete and play well.
With the shorter evaluation period, do the preseason games, hold more weight?
I don't know if they hold more weight, but that whole point right there is a critical part of what's happening this offseason. We have a smaller window to evaluate the players, even the rookie players who you normally had for 3 months prior to this, to evaluate work ethic, just the makeup of the guys. Are they on time? Do they pay attention? Do they work hard? Not being able to see them in May, June, July. This is a much more condensed evaluation period, and because of everyone's conditioning and I think what our coaching staff is doing in terms of altering workouts and not going too fast, too hard on things, you don't get to see them play football as much. So it's going to be. We're going to have to figure it out. But the good news is 31 other teams in the same situation, so we have to figure it out, and we will.
Did that make the Houston signing late more frustrating at all? The fact that he was one of the last ones to come in?
No, it's going to be what it is. I wasn't frustrated at any point. I don't think anyone was frustrated. I mean, when the players get here, they get here, and then when they have to figure out also when it's time for them to get going. So it wasn't frustrating.